Hello there and welcome back. We're on to episode 3 of the Blackburn Rovers Galore save on Football Manager 2023. Now our first game got up to a fantastic start. We're beating QPR 3-2 with that second half revival. Diaz, our star striker, grabbing 2 goals in the second half to spark a revival and get the points there. In this save we're going to be doing Swansea and Wigan. Our first cup action against Wigan in the Carabao Cup first round. It's a Thursday 8 o'clock game, but first we've got Swansea at dinner time to deal with. So let's get to that. And initially I wanted to make sure we get some signings coming as well. So that'd be a key theme and aim before that transfer window slams shut on us. We have signed one young player so far from Tottenham Hotspur, Pape Sarr. He's just not up to match sharpness at the minute, so we didn't get too much run out against QPR. But the main aim for us is to go and sign a centre defensive midfielder that can push Travis back into the centre midfield. So there you go, look at that. We've announced that we've sold 8,500 season tickets for this season already. So 8,500 season tickets sold. And you can see here the majority of our fan base are core. We don't really have too much of the corporates coming down to Blackburn to see the mighty Rovers play. We've got 11% hardcore in our stadium as well, so that'd be a lot of them 8,500 season ticket holders. But that's another revenue for us. And here is the Swansea report for our match. They play a 3-4-2-1. So obviously these wing backs here dropping into defence when they are starting to get pushed by the other team. So it goes into a 5-2-2-1. And even these 2 defensive midfielders, you're essentially here playing, 7 at the back. So the squad lacks fitness and is vulnerable to playing against 4-2-3-1. That's interesting. So as we come over to the staff page, I've not looked at the calibre of what we've got in the team. We've only got 2 scouts, that should do us. But we've got no sports scientists, so I think we'll just have a quick look at signing a sports scientist. So let's find a sports scientist it is. Out of contract, got a 15 rated there, 13, 14. So going with our 15 Callum here, 21 years old. Trying to get him down to 1k a week. Well, he's drove a hard bargain, but we'll sign him for 1.1k a week. So that completes our sports scientist role if he decides to obviously accept that. We had a recruitment focus for getting in a left-sided wing back. Jonathan Silva's who they've come back with so far. 3 stars. Available on a free transfer apparently. Only 11 tackling. Not too fast. Okay, stamina. Passing not the highest. Crossing not too bad. At 24, can you coach him? I suppose the plus side here is if he is a free transfer, it's only the wages that you've got to deal with, or we don't know the wages, unfortunately. Phil Barnes at 37 years old is still being recommended to me. Well, that is a hard pass. Just put another focus on our scouts. Just go out and see if they can find that defensive mid that we are looking for. So let's have a look at what the scouts have brought to us for this week in players. Daniel Silva. So you can get him for cheap here at 18 years old. So he's got some development in him as well. Could it be worth taking the punt? I'm going to put him on the shortlist. Joe Gelhardt, sign him as a priority. Now, I don't know where my scouts think I'm pulling money from, but let me tell you now, it's not anywhere near this. So here's Alfie Jones, who we scouted off our own back to potentially play in that centre defensive midfield area, and I'm glad that we did scout him now because he's dropped down in rating, only a B. Signing, could get him on loan, but do we really need to strengthen up centre backs when we've got that? So lucky we did go and do an extensive knowledge search on him. So, Blackburn players have been named in the team of the week. We've got Harry Pickering, Callum Britton and Brereton Diaz. So that is really well earned from them guys, especially from Diaz. He pushed that second half comeback against QPR and earned himself a spot in the team of the week. So really well done from him. So just going to the training tab, and generally I don't really mess about with the training for my teams. I let the coaches do that and my assistant manager. But the one thing that I do always do myself is always before the game, one day before, we do match tactics, and always one day after we do a match review. So we do that for pretty much every single match that we have in every month. And basically what I always find is that if you go through the match tactics here, they seem to gain a lot more knowledge from it the day before. And reviewing the match is almost like doing a training session where they learn from what's happened here and implement it for the next game. If that's consistent all the way through the season, you get a really good knowledge base of the tactics that you're using. The players really seem to get on board with that. So we're going to try and employ that here at Blackburn and hope that they've got the same mentality that other clubs in past football managers have got that as well. And see if that works for this year. So we've done it for the whole of August here. So let's see if that carries on like it normally would. So here we go then. Team selection, we'll have a look at that ourselves. But our assistant manager's offering us the same changes as he did for the QPR game. And Blackburn versus Swansea, away from home. Swansea favourites, although the same odds, are favourites to beat. So the bookies are putting down Swansea City as underdogs, but saying that they're our favourites to win. So, you know, interesting. The referee's one match refereed in the Sky Bet Championship this season, and he's distributed 6 yellow cards already. So that's something, isn't it? So let's look at our tactics then. Every player in full condition there. Good sharpness, motivation's up. Only Bradley Dack not in the 7s, and our goalkeeper, well, he did concede 2 goals to be fair. Let's get Ben Diaz on the praise again. Look at that, very positive. Morale's shooting up there, and that'll really help us. Okay, so here we go then. Still being asked to make change to the team. We're not doing it. We're playing positive. That's what we do. So here is that team that we're going to face Swansea with. It's an unchanged team from the QPR game, and I'm happy to go with that. Let's get in the dressing room. And that's right, let's pick off where we left off last time. We've got a couple of motivational, you know, inspired here. So let's look at this then. Playing Swansea, their striker Michael Obafemi came from Southampton. Hopefully we'll be able to contain him there. As we get into kick-off, let's see how this goes. Oh, Swans with the ball there. Passing it round the back, we're pressing high. Our right back just came out of shape there, but he's got himself back. Obafemi, oh. We're 1-0 down, 8 minutes in. And we're talking about containing Obafemi, and then he goes and bangs in a 25-yard screamer. The crowd are wooing. Oh, good tackle there. Yes, well done. Travis to Dack. Puts it through to Sam Gallagher. Can he finish? No, he hits the post. Oh, Sam Gallagher. He rounds the keeper and puts it onto the post. Long ball over the top. We deal with it well this time. Let's see what happens here. Diaz goes through. Has a shot. What a goal. Diaz smashes in a 20-yard screamer. Anything Obafemi can do, Diaz can do. We'll give them some positive reinforcement there. Harry Pickering to Gallagher. Passes to Bradley Dack in the middle. To Hedges. Puts Diaz through. Can Diaz finish? Yes, he can. Of course he can. It's his 4th goal of the season. Diaz puts us 2-1 up away from home against Swansea. Pickering puts it over the top. Very loose ball there. Wasted, to be honest. Swansea play a long ball to Britton. Switches the play across to Pickering. Gallagher on the wing. Crosses it in. Britton takes the ball. Puts it across. Bradley Dack with his 1st goal of the season. 3-1 to Blackburn Rovers. And this is absolute total football. So we go in at half-time We're 3-1 up. Diaz with 2 goals. Bradley Dack grabs himself one as well. Let's get into the dressing room. Outstretched arms, definitely. We've created lows and the scoreboard reflects that. I think that's what we'll go for, and everybody is so happy. We'll make some subs later in the half. Norton for Swansea with the ball there. Starting from a free kick. Swansea just playing it around the back. Long ball over the top. Daniel Ayala deals with that this time. Kaminski distributes out to Pickering. Plays a long ball over the top. First time touch from Diaz. Puts it back. Bradley Dack in the middle. Puts it to John Buckley. Now it's the Blackburn Rovers fans that are winning every pass. Gallagher gets the ball. Plays it in. Oh no, he doesn't. He goes an amazing run. Forces the goalkeeper to work, but it's not a save. It's over the bar. Kaminski with the ball again. 57 minutes into this game. Callum Britton goes down the right wing. Passes to Buckley. Into Dack. Hedges plays. Diaz through with a hat-trick. Diaz scores his hat-trick. It's 4-1 to Blackburn Rovers. What a game this is. Diaz with the perfect 10. What a game this is. Seeing it all the way through there. And we win the match 4-1 versus Swansea. Away from home. Diaz with a hat-trick. Gets a perfect 10. Bradley Dack grabs himself a goal as well. So look at that league table. Second in the league. Only to Norwich, who've got a better goal difference than us. 6 points. Both games won so far. So there you go, look at this. Diaz, shots on target. He's got 4 shots on target, 3 headers won, 3 goals, and a rating of 10. You can see why clubs will be lining up to try and sign Diaz. But we're just going to try our hardest to keep him. Now we'll go to Wigan in the Carabao Cup, our first cup outing. They play 4 at the back, 2 defensive midfielders, 3 and a 1. Which is relatively positive. Playing 4 up the top. So we've had our scouting finished on Dam Foulon from Benevento. He's the fullback that we looked at. Now he looks like he's better than Harry Pickering, who's been playing quite well so far, to be honest with you. He's interested in a transfer and very interested in coming in on loan. Let's take a look at some of his stats. 14 tackling, quite athletic. You know, pace and stamina nearly there. Passing's quite good. Crossing, 12, not bad. Quite aggressive. I don't mind some of that in my plays sometimes. Could be an option to sign on loan. We'll bear him in mind, definitely. So, team of the week. Blackburn Rovers players named in it again, and you'd only guess who. It's only Diaz yet again up front for his hat-trick at the last weekend versus Swansea. Ryan Hedges makes it into the team at right midfield as well. Positive signs for him. He provided a couple of assists over to Diaz. So 2 weeks in a row, Diaz has done that. Really hoping that he could just carry that form on through the season. So our squad, I'm thinking we give Sarr his run out and drop him in for Bradley Dack. I'm also going to put in our young lad Adam Wharton. So just put him in for Buckley. I don't really want to drop Diaz. He is a wealth of goals for us. Let's give Sam Gallagher a rest and put Rankin Costello in there. We'll give Pears a run out. In goal. So here we go. Wigan Athletic away from home. We're going to Wigan in the Carabao Cup, hoping to get our 3rd win on the bounce. Go out there and enjoy yourselves tonight. Gives Pears a relaxed look. Let's see how we get on. Local derby this. Blackburn versus Wigan. Let's encourage our team right now. Wharton gets the ball, passes to Britton, who goes back to Hyam. Long field ball to Diaz. He wins the ball. Tyree Stolen puts Diaz through. Can Diaz finish? Of course he can. Brereton Diaz with his 6th goal of the season. Gets one in the Carabao Cup now as well. What an assist that was from Tyree Stolen. So let's get into the dressing room. I know you're capable of better. It's not really G'd anybody up, unfortunately. Let's get out into the second half. Give the team some praise as Britton throws into Travis. Passes to Wharton, who crosses long. That's a really bad cross, but Sarr recovers it for him. Puts it across to Pickering. Is that a penalty? Looked like he went down. Travis back out to Britton. Wharton slides it into Britton. He loses the ball with a really bad touch then. Looked like a penalty to me, that. We win the ball back over. What a tackle that is from Kerr. Hold on, what's the referee saying? It's a red card. I thought Jason Kerr looked like he won the ball there. And Wharton puts the... Oh, what an effort. So, controversy here. Wigan go long from the goal kick. Dolan to Britton. Passes into Wharton. Crosses it over to Travis, who just tamely heads it back to the Wigan goalkeeper. Britton wins that. Pass to Dolan. Hyam. Oh. That's an interesting move. Sarr puts it through to Diaz, who bags for his second of the game. What a goal. 51 minutes in, it's 2-0 to Blackburn Rovers. Wigan with a man sent off. And Diaz is in form yet again. I think we'll come to the 70-minute mark here. Let's see this play. What happens here? Rankin Costello over the top to Dolan. Britton puts it back through to Dolan. Britton crossed the ball in. Adam Wharton, what a goal that is. Fantastic finish. And I think we'll make some subs now. Hayden Carter on for Britton. And Smodics on for Adam Wharton, who's had a really good run out there. Carter throws to Hurst, who turns the ball. Tyler Morton. It's an absolute rout now. 4-0. So Wigan defender gets back. Oh. Harry Pickering's picked up a red card here. And that looks a very interesting challenge to me. I thought that looked okay. The referee's is red card happy, so just drop Buckley back into left back there. So we can all move back across. And there we go, we finish the game 4-0 to Blackburn Rovers. The downside is Harry Pickering picks up a red card in the 91st minute. Didn't look like one to me, and I'm definitely appealing that of the options there. But an absolute rout against Wigan from our boys. Outstretched arms as always, and well done. Everyone's appearing very happy with that, and so they should be. They put in a great performance. It's banned for one game. Let's not appeal it then. Let's not appeal if it's just one game. Quite disappointing, to be honest, with that though. So Brereton Diaz gets player of the game again. 2 goals, 8.2 rating. He had 2 shots on target and scored 2 goals. You can't really ask too much more of that, to be honest. So with that wraps up this episode of Football Manager. We played Swansea and we smashed them 4-1. And we played Wigan in the Carabao Cup and we smashed them 4-0. Thank you so much for watching this episode. It looks like we're on to good things with Blackburn Rovers. Make sure you check out the next one. We're going to be playing West Brom and Reading in a double header. Coming to the end of the transfer window, looking to strengthen our side, and hopefully we can do that. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Let me know in the comments how do you think this save's going to go and what can we be doing better that we already are not doing. Cheers for watching. Bye.